picking up the pieces of a broken heart, guess I was chosen. Stitch it back together, better late than never, steady motion. Can't control my fate, but I control all these emotions. I'm not broken, I'm not broken. Already cried my tears enough for an ocean. I've been in the cold rain on my parade. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh. I'm still on my feet, stand tall like a mountain. I am undefeated, made for the game. Oh, 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 oh.
What's up, people? So, we're back at this again. This is number 4. What are we gonna call it? It'll have a title to its own. I ain't gonna say the name because it's just the podcast. It's my rambling, it's my ranting, it's my way of talking to people. Should it have a name? Sure. Titles have a name you can read. Oh, but what if we're in the car and we're driving? It's not gonna be on Spotify. Sorry. Spotify has strict rules and it's not going to be on Spotify. At least I don't think it will be. I don't know. We'll get there at one point. Unless I bounce ideas off with the boys and, you know, we call it something. And I bounce ideas off them yet again for getting ideas for just the solo podcast. But, no, I've been tampering. I shouldn't say tampering. I've been trying to up my spice intolerance, and I kind of overdid it yesterday. I had, let's see here, I had dumplings. They weren't spicy. I had dumplings. Those were good. Then I had, they're like mini hot dogs in the croissant rolls, and they had jalapenos in them. Had some of those. And then later that day, I had cheesy jalapeno, jalapeno. Do people say it either way? Whatever. But I had cheesy jalapeno tater tots with fish, and I sat down outside for a bit, and my butt went, and it wasn't a fart, it was a shart, and I rushed so quickly to the bathroom, and accidents happen, but god damn it, I'm just trying to build up my spice intolerance, and my body's like, no, we're gonna shit ourselves. Like, motherfucker, why? But, yeah, no, my grandmother's not doing too well. We're getting a little story on that. She's not doing too well. Her, legs aren't getting blood flow, and it's hurting for her to walk. So she sees a doctor next month. Hopefully the pain calms down by then. Because the way I see her, she, like, gets up real slow. And sometimes I get like that, but that's because of either I have a fracture on the tailbone itself, like right at the tip, going into the buttocks area, or I have a problem just sitting in general. And things say, oh, it could be your hemorrhoids. It's not yes, I have hemorrhoids. Yes, I try to take care of it, but it's gonna be there. It's been there since I was 17. It's gonna be there when I'm fucking 50. Unless I get surgery. Which, that'll cause more problems, because you can't sit fully, and I need one of those donut things, which I'm gonna love having one of those even before then. But, yeah, no, she can't really get up and walk around as much. She tried elevating her leg, and her legs were pulsating, like, up and down, just moving up and down because of the lack of blood flow. And, I hope they can figure out her problems, because she doesn't need these problems. She is one of 2 of my best friends in my family. My other best friend is my grandfather. I should say 3, but my mom's been kind of a horrible person. I don't want to say bitch, even though she sits there and says I'm a bitch, like Anna, what was her? Morissette, and I can't pronounce her name, but she sings the song, I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother. You know, if I was truly gonna sing, I'd have that playing, but copyright issues with YouTube doesn't allow you to cover the song, which is bullshit. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, I could do this over on Twitch if I really wanted to, but who would pop in? And, you know, people popped in. Say people popped in and they were like, oh, you just talking to yourself? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. This is going to be a VOD. It's going to be uploaded on YouTube, you know, that sort of thing. Oh, why are you talking to yourself? That's weird. Dude, people talk to themselves constantly. The only intelligent conversation I can get with myself in this household is with myself. You know, I probably butchered that saying right there because my brain's not fully awake just yet. But no, the only time I get an intelligent conversation, not basic conversation, an intelligent conversation, because my grandparents don't understand technology. They don't understand the video games of today. They don't really grasp what's going on in the world because they're from a different time period, 1950. Well, they were born in 1950s, grew up in the 1960s and the 70s, and had two children in one in 1970 and then my mom in 1972. Yes, I have an uncle or an aunt. You're not gonna know which. Unless I already said that I have an uncle, then yes, yeah, I have an uncle. Everybody has uncles and aunts. Like, come on. Anyway. But, they're slowly progressing with the times. Slowly. They're not bigots, but they have their moments because of what they were raised around. And it's not like that Clerks 2 scene where Randall says that one word and Dante's there. What the fuck, man? That's a racial slur. No, the hell it's not. My grandma used to say it all the time to me when I was on a porch being a little quote-unquote monkey. Yeah, we're not trying to get there because I'm white and I can't get... I don't want to get canceled. I was going to say I can't get canceled. You know, I'm not like fucking... Well, I am... No, I'm not like Donald Trump because while everyone is canceling him, he's fucking ignoring it. Like, it doesn't bother him. How the fuck? How the fuck can you ignore... I mean, he's a fucking pitiful... He's a horrible person. And yet, no one's holding him accountable. The Republicans are like, we don't like PDF files, but we'll hold this one to a higher pedestal because he'll give us what we want. Like, fuck off. You could find someone else that isn't a fucking horrible person. Shit, if you fucking removed him and put JD Vance in charge, you could get better results more than likely. But, the result would still be people fighting against JD Vance because fuck this tyranny. We don't need Christian nationalism in this country. Christian nationalism is what we ran away from when we departed from being a part of the British alliance and all that shit. I don't know if it was alliance, but you know what I mean. Apart from Britain at that time. You know, every country has its oppression. Like what's going on with Israel and Gaza. Gaza's being attacked by Israel, who's oppressing them, but at the same time you have people that are on the side of Gaza who just want all Jewish people dead, which that's not right. Palestine itself is wanting to be its own country, but people don't want that because, oh my god, independence? Oh my god, independence. Could you imagine if the United States was no longer united and it just became not Central America, the America continent? I don't know how to really consider this area. They'd have to find a new name because it's no longer the United States if they became ununited. I mean, we are technically ununited. We have Texas gerrymandering their seats because they don't want Democrats anymore. Same with Florida. And then you have California. I think it was California, New York, New Jersey. I think I'm forgetting one more. I don't know who else was in there, but you have the blue states going, well, we'll do it too, but we'll do it to the Republicans. There's no Republican seats for this state. And then the Republicans are getting pissed. Well, how dare you use our tactic against us? Like, if you don't like it, then stop fucking doing it. You know, I wish my state would get on that board, Pennsylvania. I wish PA would get on that board and be like, yeah, fuck these Republicans. Fuck these Republicans. Fuck these conservo clowns. Conservo cunts. Whatever you want to call them. Fucking cultists. Fuck them. You know, yeah, I'm not a Democrat. I know that for a fact. I'm not a Democrat. While I vote for Democrats, if there was a third party that would actually win, I'd vote for it. But I know that that third party wouldn't win. That's the whole thing with this bullshit two-party system. If you vote for a third party, your opinion technically means nothing to people that are Democrat or Republican. Like, I wanted to vote Green, but I know straight up people would be like, well, your person didn't win and they had low blah 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 blah. Yeah, but they're for the people, they're for environment, for bettering the world and all that. Oh yeah, we don't care about that. You don't care about bettering the world, yet you want a better society? Bettering the world is bettering society because we are all on this planet together. We are all here on this planet together. We are not leaving it because we don't have the technology right now. It'll be 20, they said like 2050 at most that we would be able to travel to like Mars and set up a colony there, or travel to the moon and set up a colony there. And space time is a lot different than Earth time. You can be up in space, it'll feel like a minute. It's probably a month. It's probably a month up there. It's quite a different time period out there, and while it is scary and unknown, it's fucking fascinating. Have you ever actually watched the science videos on space? It's fucking fascinating. It's as fascinating as the deep sea. We don't even know what's in our oceans, like the bottom of our oceans. We don't know what's down there. And people are like, oh no, don't explore it. Don't explore it. We're not supposed to explore it. Why are we not supposed to explore it? A lot of the people that don't want to explore it are religious. They're super religious because they think we're going to find God. No, God's mental. Heaven and hell is mental. It's not an existing plane. It doesn't actually exist. It's fictional. It's something of fiction. You know, these people just don't get that their religion means nothing to the majority of people out there. Yes, you can be religious, but you don't need to be a cunt about it, you know. Religion's like a penis. It's fine to have one, just don't go around shoving it down people's throats, or, you know, in children's schools. Don't be shoving around to people in general. Like, come on. Respect your people, respect people's boundaries. Unless you're gonna go to a porn studio. Here we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But if you're gonna go to a porn studio, that's the only place you can go and shove stuff around. But no, it's just these people don't get what's going on, you know. And we tried to escape this religious propaganda bullshit all those years ago, and here we are repeating history because Christians, we gotta be the nationalists now. Say if it was like Islam or Muslim countries out there, we gotta be the nationalists. Like, fuck off. You don't see Buddhists doing that shit. You don't see Hindus doing that shit. You don't see Satanists doing that shit. You don't. Atheists aren't religion, but you don't see them doing that shit. You don't see Judists doing that too much. Well, no, you see it with Israel. Israel's different. There's Jews in America, but they're not like Israel. You know, Israel's a terrorist state. It's a terrorist country. It's a horrible fucking place. And there's, like I said earlier, there's people caught in between. And while that says I don't choose a side, I choose the side of people who shouldn't be victims. There's children on both sides starving. There's children being killed on both sides. And these are the adults that are doing this to the kids. Adults doing this to innocent people. And then you bring this up to people that are pro-Israel or pro-Palestine. It's like, well, you're the terrorist. I'm not a terrorist. I'm just a humanitarian, I guess you could say. I care about humanity. I care about progressing forward. It sucks that we, you know, give monsters and horrible people rights as humans. Oh, well, they're human. You gotta give them a right. No, you don't. If they have a criminal fucking record known that they will be rapists, murderers, just horrible people that go against of like crimes against humanity, or aka cards against humanity, hey, hit me up. I need some cards here for that. I need friends to play that. Come on. Anyway, but crimes against humanity, and it's like those people get more human rights than the people who are starving because they don't have the money, or starving because they're in poverty, or starving because they're in a war zone, or being killed because they're in the war zone. Like, the 1%, the people that are controlling the wars, that they don't give a shit about me, you, and I. You know, they don't give a shit about society. They just want to play civilization with the real world. They created these video games so that you wouldn't have to do that. And people are like, no, we're not going to play the video game because that's not realistic. Like, really? You want to do real war with real lives? You're a fucking piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. Yes, technically you are a sociopath if you play Sims and you're drowning the Sims and you're killing the Sims and you're controlling the Sims as if they were real people. Watch, in a parallel like universe, Sims are actually real people and we're just technically playing God over them, and it's just some Rick and Morty type shit. But no, like, for us, those are video games. You know, those are it's TV and show. It's not real. It's fiction, and people should play more with fiction than play more with non-fiction. Stop playing with reality. Stop playing with lives. You know, and that says a lot about me, because while I am a gamer and all I do is technically play with lives on a video game, you know, I have more compassion than the people that are in office right now. I have more compassion than lawyers, doctors. I have more compassion than anyone really out there, in my opinion. There's probably people more compassionate than me that can actually donate money. If I had the money, if I hit the lottery, I said this in my other one, I don't know if it was the second one or the third one. If I hit the lottery, I'd pay off my mother's debt, I'd pay off my stepfather's debt, I pay off my grandparents' debt that I live with. If I have debt, I'd pay that off. I'd pay off my best friend's debt, whoever that may be. And then I'd give it to charity. I'd give what I can to charity. I'd make sure that I had enough money for myself so that I can pay bills and all that. But, you know, I'd be very altruistic. I'd be very humanitarian aid. I'd be very pro, you know, society progressing forward, which not many people. There's not many. There's maybe out of the millions and billions, I think it's billions people. Let me look. Because the Earth is 4 billion, so we're what, 8 million people? I don't know how people live on Earth. 2025. Okay, so it's billions. We're actually overpopulated, in my opinion. So it says population clock is 8.2 billion. The Earth is 4.54 billion years old. We have overpopulated this planet, and my opinion, we're gonna depopulate it because currently no one's having babies anymore as much anymore. But oh, excuse me. Trying to think here, and that's still a little bit loud. That it's probably picking up on my mic. But if we got rid of people that don't progress with society, that don't help society, if we got rid of them, I know it's inhumane to talk that way, but there's people out there that we don't need, that we definitely don't need, like the fat orange that's in charge for the United States of America. We don't need him. We don't need his family. Well, most of his family dies. Some of his family members know the true him and they expose him. Those people are good people. But like his immediate close niche family, like his first lady, his son Barron, his son Eric, his Don Jr., Ivanka, which Ivanka, she probably had some good ideas to herself at one point, but she got molded into that niche of being a bigot. which sucks. But yeah, there's just a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that don't fucking need to exist. And that's not me saying, hey, call them. That's just me saying, hey, we should, make sure that we mold our future to not be like them. But yeah, no. And if you're getting tired of the background here, just tell me. I'll definitely use my camera from now on. I'll start vlogging or podcasting with me on the screen, which I don't really want to do that too often because I'm still trying to make a footing ground for uh Twitch and stuff. Make my own, you know, content push for playing games or even doing a podcast on Twitch with friends and talking to them, that sort of thing. They'll probably knowing my friends, they'll dead drop my name, like my actual fucking name, my first name that I fucking hate, and that'll just be like, oh, I'm just messing with you. I'm just, doing something with you. I'm joking with you, that sort of thing. I'm not gonna say the name. Don't try and trick me here. I'm not saying my actual name on here, but yeah, no. Just I don't know. Trying to get things, settled here. I do have a routine now with doing this. It's not gonna be, it was every day for the past 3 days for the first time around, but I think I'm gonna space it out a little bit more to really push an algorithm, not, push, oh, daily blog, daily podcast. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that unless I end up having a TV, like a radio show. Well, is it radio now? Is it considered radio? I don't know if uploading is considered radio. If I'm gonna have a show of myself, my own or whatever, my own. I meant, words are getting mixed up again. Brain is not braining. Today's what, Saturday now? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. I might go to the dollar store today, get some monsters. It's been about 2 weeks. I usually I get enough monsters to last me a week, and then I cold turkey for 2 weeks, and then I rinse and repeat, which is technically, I told this to my healthcare provider, and they're like, that's actually a really healthy way to, control substances like that, because energy drinks are a substance. They're stronger than caffeine. They're addictive like alcohol. They're addictive like pop, or how the people of the East call it, soda. Anyway, or how I sometimes call it, sody pop. But yeah, no. I'm not. I don't have addictive personality in a sense. I mean, gaming. Yes, gaming is a thing that I do constantly every fucking day. Like, as you see on my screen here, down here by the time area, this one right here. I don't know if it's popping up, but Shop Titans. I play Shop Titans every day. It's a free-to-play game. This ain't me sponsoring it. It's a free-to-play game. You can buy. I have here. What do I have here? Gem Fountain. You only pay $5 for 30 days, and you get instant reward of $5.50, and this is how much you're getting by the end of the month. And they have, oh, I'm not showing the screen. Hold on a minute. I'm not showing the screen. We're gonna show the screen here. Like I was saying, $5.50, you get this. You got a bunch of stuff here. And if you go to their, I don't know if I can go to their store page from here. I would have to go through here to go to their store page. So it'd be Play Shop Titans. They have their own. I'm signed in still, so they have their own thing. Ooh, I gotta claim this. So they have that. They give giveaways. They have special offers here. The gems that you can buy, $500 for that many gems. And to do that they have it that high because when you go here, you have to expand it, and when you expand it, you need at least like 50,000 something gems just to expand it fully. It'd be fully expanded. And yeah, my shop is not the best in per se. Like, yeah, people can shop around. They, you know, they can probably, if it was like realistic, they can probably see what's back there, but it's really not that realistic. Compared to other members here. Let's go to the guild. Can I visit his shop here? Yeah, visit his shop. Like, it shows you the people you play with, their shops. I mean, he has less than me, but he's up there when he plays. Like, the leader, he's sort of like me. His is sort of like me. Like, look at that. Like, he has how many? How many? Compared to me, he has a lot more. This is a lot more better than mine. I might do that. I'm sorry, Audie. I might take your style and use it to mine, because that's actually pretty nice. I never noticed that because I never really take notice to it. But we're gonna go back to the other screen. So yeah, no, I play this daily. I play Shop Titans daily. I don't know what to talk about now. Like, my brain's not braining. 25 minutes, I could cut it here and say have a good day, but I want to do an hour-long one because I feel it'll engage people more. It'll keep people interested. There's different topics that can be talked about. You know, yes, I should have a guest up here talking to me, but I don't have anyone I really talk to. Like, yes, I have Discord, but my buddy on Discord, he's just watching bodybuilders right now. I don't know why. He just woke up. It's also 7, so I don't really have many people. Oh, damn. Oh, allergies. I forgot my nasal spray this morning. I've been taking that because I've been getting pain, well, drainage in my ear, like in my back of my ear, and it's draining like down into that canal that's in your neck and all that, and it was giving me pain, and the doctor said use nasal spray, it'll clear it up. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, it's just allergies. And I never had allergies attack me that way. I've had allergies since I was 13, and they never attacked me that way. They're changing, but it's different. It's different. I started using that, and it cleared it right up, and I guess I gotta use it again because I'm over here being all stuffed. Yeah. Yeah, I got gaming. Talked about my grandma. I'm just going over. This is the ADHD. This is me checking off the list of what I talked about. Gaming, grandma, politics, like I did in the past few ones. Politics. That's all it is with me anymore. Is politics, because while I am not straight, I am white. I am cisgendered. I do go by non-binary, but I am, you know, I'm still a man. I still have, you know, I'm not transitioning. I'm still a man. They, them pronouns, and this administration of the United States is against that. Like, oh, I don't care about your pronouns. You're just blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I don't care about you because you're a bigot. And when you say that to them, I'm not a bigot, I'm just in reality. No, reality is respecting people's pronouns. Reality is respecting people. Reality is not being a piece of shit. And they fucking hate that. Why do you hate being called out on being a piece of shit? If you weren't a piece of shit, you wouldn't fucking be offended by that. You know, I get called a piece of shit constantly, and it's like, that doesn't affect me, because I know deep down I am not a piece of shit. You know? And after a while, yeah, if people treat you constantly like a piece of shit, yes, it gets into your head. Am I the bad person? Am I the piece of shit? No, you're not a piece of shit. Again, we're going back to my grandmother, because my mom's been treating her like a piece of shit. My uncle, I know I said earlier, but whatever. Anyway, my uncle hasn't talked to her in, well, they occasionally see each other out in public, but he hasn't actually visited since 2008. So it's been 17 years? Let me calculator. 20 25 subtract 2008. Yep, 17 years. Holy shit. I haven't seen him since 2008. I haven't seen my cousins, who only one of them is blood related, which that doesn't matter, but I haven't seen them since 2008. And they're all grown adults, and they fear his bitch of a fucking wife because she put so much fear into them. Let me tell you something about Bethany. About Bethany Hensley Fegley. I don't give a shit. I'm dropping her goddamn name. I'm dropping my info. You'll probably find me. I don't give a fuck. Fucking, she had a child from foster care, from that she was taking care of. And the kid was, yeah, a little unruly, but Beth is more unruly. This girl was black. And I mean, she was African American, straight up black. And Beth beat this kid's ass so fucking bad she couldn't sit. She was that black and blue. That's fucking racism. That is deep-rooted fucking racism. To me, it is. But Beth felt bad. She told my grandmother when this kid was still around. She's like, I beat her ass black and blue because she just wouldn't listen. Beating kids doesn't work wonders. This ain't a GTA fucking video game where you laugh at that commercial like, hey, hitting kids works wonders. Like that, no, it doesn't. While that's kind of funny, at the same time, abuse is not funny. Like, GTA tries to push the lines because it's a video game. Video games and television are supposed to push the lines. Reality is not. And when I heard the story about Julia being beaten, it just, I don't want to be violent towards women, but women like Beth, I fucking hate it. I hate that deep-rooted hatred towards kids that are unruly because the parent themselves was unruly at one point. You know, Beth is a woman child. She's an adult child, pretty much. She still acts like a fucking child. She sits on her ass all day at home. She doesn't work. She does like entrepreneur working at times, and she considers my uncle's payment as hers. She does no work. She does nothing. She is a mooch. She is a leech on society. She is a horrible fucking person. And I know, dead dropping the name, I could be sued for slander if she came across this video, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. There's fucking many of people that could come forward and defend this. And guess what? When they do, because they will, because I will get a good fucking lawyer and they will fucking come forward, I will ruin that fucking woman's life. And she will fucking goddamn post a fucking vlog. Oh, my life is in shambles because of my, what would I be called? Nephew-in-law or something like that. I guess I don't know, because of them, blah 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 blah, that sort of thing. She'll try to play victim, and when it doesn't go her way, she will, just like every other fucking person who has ever played victim and then fucking took themselves out, do that, and then make people feel bad that they're no longer here. No, don't feel bad when a piece of shit kills themselves. Do not feel bad about that. When a piece of shit fucking dies, do not feel bad about that. That person deserved it. That person deserves to be gone. So when the fat orange dies and his family tries to blame everyone else, don't feel fucking bad. Oh no, she has me pissed. Fucking, she has my uncle so fucked up mentally that he thinks he shouldn't come around. And he's my godfather. My uncle is my godfather. When I was growing up, I must have said, I don't remember it, but my grandmother said to me that I said to her about my uncle, I was like, why doesn't Uncle Joe like me? Why doesn't he love me? Or, that sort of thing. And Yes, that hurts. Like, you can sort of hear it in my voice. I want to cry over that. But, after that, he started hanging out with me a lot more, and it was fun. It was, like, I had another role model. And, all I have now is just me, my grandfather, my grandmother, occasionally my mom, and my stepfather. Uh, I don't and my grandfather's cousin, my cousin John. I have him, but I don't have many people. For family wise, I have people of friends. Yes, friends are different. Yes, it's different, but you can always rely as me as a friend. You can always rely on me, even if I don't reply right away. You can rely on me because I am there. I am here for you. I am a good friend. Hell, I'll fucking get documentation written up and put you as a first cousin, even though we're not blood related. Like, I will fucking make you family. You know, that's how much of a good friend I am. You know, because I could make a family with just my friends alone, and I fucking prefer that over my actual family because family is fucking fickle anymore, and it's bullshit. It is fucking bullshit. You know, I don't know. 30 minutes, I might cut this one short. It won't be an hour long. But, yeah. A lot of bullshit. It's a good Saturday. It's nice out today. It's supposed to get up to 80. If you're around here and it's up to 80, hell, if you're out there and it's not raining, go outside. Enjoy the sun. Go for a swim, you know. Not in the ocean. Because strange shit lives in the ocean and it'll probably swim up your pee hole or something. No, don't listen to me. I'm fear mongering. Don't listen to me. I personally would never swim in the ocean. I personally would never go to a beach because I don't like the feeling of sand. I was in sand all my life growing up. Like, I had a sandbox and I loved playing in the sand, but then the texture kind of got to me, which that makes me think. I'm sitting here, am I autistic? Do I have the tism? But I can't find a psychologist that takes my insurance, and I don't want to ask the. Well, I do. I have one currently. Like, I am going through a program, but I don't want to ask them. Like, can I see a psychologist here? Well, you have me. I have the psychiatrist. Well, you have the psychiatrist. I know, but I want to get a proper diagnosis here instead of just saying, do I have the tism? Because I relate with a lot of the things, and it's just I mean, my one autistic friend says I am autistic. And it's like, are you sure? Are you fucking sure? Can an autist claim someone is an autist? Like, can someone that has bipolar claim someone has bipolar? Like, no, people can't do that unless you have the actual degree, because if you didn't have a degree, you're just making speculation. So, yeah. I'm a little bit hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I'm seriously thinking about more jalapenos, but that'll probably screw me up. But yeah, no. It's a good Saturday. It's a good weekend. Even if there's a lot of fuck shit going on in the world. Free Palestine. Death to the IDF. Fuck Israel. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck ICE. Fuck MAGA. And, you know, again, if this came across the airwaves of MAGA baboons, and that's what I call them because they're like a simple monkey that's at a park and you take its food away and it gets angry and it's jumping up and down. They're like them, you know. Horrible people. Just fuck them. Fuck all the horrible people. Not literally. Don't do that because you might contract something, because knowing those people, they actually fuck animals and probably have STDs. So don't do that. You know, as good looking as one of them might be, don't do it. Don't put them on the one night stand because they're fucking crazy. But yeah, have the day you deserve, and I'll be back with you maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. It doesn't know. It doesn't really. I don't know, because just like my streaming platform, I play at random. I do things at random. I'm spontaneous, and I shockingly don't spontaneously combust. But have the day you deserve. Jam out to the music for a bit, and when it ends, it ends. And check out the videos that I post. You go back and watch my other ones, or check out the videos that aren't personally to me, you know. Give other creators a follow because they post good shit. They post good music. They post good videos, you know, that sort of thing. So, if I kept you this long, thank you for listening. If I didn't, well, it is what it is. Have a day.